Hi y'all, it's Nikki with DragonflySaves, and I'm back, and today's Friday and we're here to do my budget with me. I have some money here. We're gonna count it and then we're gonna go over what I wrote here. I do not have a calculator, so I'll insert the math when I need to, like in the comments, or not in the comments, but I'll write it right here. So I have 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 540, 545, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 77, 79, 81, 83, 85, 86, 87, 88. You're probably like, Nikki, why'd you come with like 100 tens? Well, I can't find my, not that I can't find my 20s. My 20s are being used and I use prop money. So yeah, there's that. And I also haven't done my end of the month video yet for October. So I'll be filming that this weekend, and once I do, I'll have all my denominations back. As you can see, I already wrote in week 5. It's because I can't find my scrap piece of paper that I write this on. Like, I don't know where that is, but I just use this one and we'll just go over it. Beginning of the month, we budget this top half right here. This is for my bills that have to come out or do come out, and my food and my gas. So that is already budgeted for the month. So I'll get my paycheck, and then I can decide after I take this amount away in this line here, if I have any money, then I can budget down here for my credit card buffer, lost pay, and whatever's left from that, then I can do for the days of the week that you see me or that I do the hop. And this week I'm adding in another one because I'm starting to do stuff on my lives. And I do lives on Saturdays at 5 p.m. So I'm not budgeting anything for rent this week because I budgeted all of my rent for the first 4 weeks. And I sent that check out, and I got an email today that they received it. So that's good. And then my car insurance, we're doing 31, renters 4, sell 10. NYSEG, which is my gas and electric, we're doing 44. And because I budget $50 a week, but I am on budget billing, my budget billing amount is up to $222 now. So then I just take the difference, I divide that up for the weeks that I'm going to divide it up. And then I take the difference, which this week is going to be $6. And I send that $6 to a high yield specifically for my gas and electric. And it's come in handy when they upped it $90 without telling me. I was able to cover it with what I was going to send to the high yield and also what I could take out of the high yield. Luckily, it wasn't that much, but still, $90 without notice was crazy. And I thought they could only like reevaluate every 6 months, but it's actually every 3, which is kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do? I budget for it already, so it doesn't matter to me. But if I wasn't budgeting like I do, I'd be screwed. So I have not sent this, well, hopefully by this video I've sent it to the high yield, but as I'm filming on Thursday night, I have not sent it. Then water, which is my water sewer bill, that's quarterly. I budget $20 a week, so we're doing that this week. My monthly subs, I'm doing $10 this week. It is a little bit extra than I normally do, but I had upped it a little bit because I had added a plan, and then I added my HP ink, and it mainly covers all, you know, what I do in the month, mainly. It's pretty close, I should have to say. Internet, I am not doing this week because we budgeted that already, and that will come out November 17th automatically because it was a discount to come out automatically. So I already have the money for that bill. And it is $59.99. I wasn't sure if they were gonna like add in tax or whatever they do, but they didn't. Food, I always do 100, or I try to. Gas, I'm doing 13 this week. I do not budget all I need for my gas at all. I wasn't budgeting for it at all, so I'm lucky to be able to do any amount. I haven't budgeted for gas in since I started my channel, so almost 2 years. Last week, where the check marks are, and this right here, I had already sent that money to my credit card. I did put 25 in last week, so I was able to take the 25 out of the envelope and send it to my credit card, where I use my credit card for points. So now I will be adding 13 today, and that gives 238. And we're doing 588 this week, and it's not my whole paycheck because they did not add in I should have a sick day on there, and I don't. So I don't know why they didn't add that in, but luckily this is a short week this week. It's just annoying that they didn't. So my credit card, I'm adding 40. My buffer, I'm going to add 30 because I normally have been doing 5, but I had to take from my buffer. So now we need to really push it back in there. Lost pay, I'm adding 45. We normally do 5. Last week I didn't do any. I took from that last week when I had to be out. And then this past Friday I was sick of a sinus infection. I made it to work on Monday, and then I wasn't there on Tuesday because I had a fever and all of that happy noise. But I ended up in urgent care. So we'll see what they do next week. But it's been a rough month for me there, in that respect. So I want to add 45 back in because I'm not taking any from that envelope this week. Luckily, it's like a week that I budgeted, like a magic month week, I should say. That I budgeted a lot of my bills in the beginning of the month. So that's 115. That leaves 235 left. So I'm going to do 45 for Saturday, 45 for Sunday. Now technically I don't have to come with that amount anymore because Ann and I are taking a break from the field trips. But since I had a little bit of extra money this week, I thought, let me just keep it in there this week and we'll figure it out next week. And then Tuesday is my collab day, my fall collab. So I always do 20, but I'm coming with an extra 5 to set aside for November. And this will be the last week that I'm adding the extra money. And we were able to do that for 4 weeks. So this will be an extra $20 in November to help at the end of the month if I need it to round everybody up. Because I am doing that in quarters. So I'm coming with 25. Because 5 will be held for November. Wednesday is my debt binder day. I'm coming with 40. I try to do 40 on debt binder day because I do also do 40 for my credit card, and my debt binder day, everything goes to my credit card also. So that's $80 a week, basically, if I can get the done challenges on Wednesday that go towards my credit card, whether it be my monthly bill, like my minimum payment, or go for like the back balance. And then I do 20 for the village hop I do with the community, 5 for the kids hop I also do with the community, and 5 for the fur baby that I do with them as well. I'm not doing any for the extra in this circumstance just means what I budget for the ding ding ding, because I do 3 of them for these hops, but I'm not doing that this week either. And then I'm also going to do 50 for my live, because last week I think I brought 60 last week. So it'll be interesting to see how 50 goes. And I don't know if I'll be able to bring this amount each week, but I know for sure that I'm at least able to bring 25. But because I have a little bit of money to play with this week, we're doing 50. And that should equal 588. So I'm going to move this aside. Okay, so I did the cash planning, but I didn't follow it because I didn't have all these 20s. I had some, some but not all, so I had to change it up. But we already counted that, and it does equal 588, so we're good with that. Oh, and I got these new 2-inch binder rings from Budgeting with Amy 7342. Thank you, Amy. I love them. Oh, that's October week 5. That's for the page before it. Let me get that out of the way. All right, so I'm gonna work on this. It's gonna be similar to what we just went over, but in this form. And also it's gonna suck because I don't have my calculator, but we're gonna do the best we can. So for work, my amount for income is going to be $588, and we're gonna set that right here as well. I made a new page, but then this is like 3 columns on this side, and I whited out the wrong line. Like this line shouldn't be here. This line should. So I'll have to fix that. And I also copied and pasted from savings up here, and then I forgot to change the word to bills. We're getting there. But I got it semi how I want it. I just got to move line and change words. Okay, so for rent, we're not doing anything for rent. Car insurance, we're going to do 31. Renters, we're going to do 4. Sell, 10. Water, we're going to do 20. Monthly subs, we're doing 10. Internet, we're not going to do any. And NYSEG, which is supposed to be up here, but I'll write it down here. We're doing 44. So let's see, 9. This should be 119, I believe. And then NYSEG high yield, that is going to get 6. This is for savings. My buffer is going to get 30. Lost pay is going to get 45. And then the rest that I do for my live and what I call what's left, so like Saturday, starting Saturday and throughout the week, that's going to be 235. So 16. So 316, I believe. And then food, I always do 100. Gas, I doing 13. So that's 113. And my Chase Freedom credit card, I'm adding 40. So that's 40. So for income, that's 588. We're subtracting the bills, which is 119. We're also subtracting savings, which is 316. And then expenses, which is 113. And debt, which is 40. So bills, saving, expenses, and debt should equals 588. I'm going to put right here if it does. And then this amount should be 0. Okay. Now, I am going to move this out of the way, and then we were going to stuff my bills binder. All right, so I'm back with my bills binder, and we're going to get started. For rent, we're not doing anything. I don't have anything in here because I paid it already for November. Car insurance, we're going to do 31. And I'm just going to write that here. Today is Halloween. Holy cow. Happy Halloween, everybody. For Halloween, we're adding $31. That gives us $341, it should. So 20, 31. So we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 30, 41. Perfect. I didn't realize it was Halloween. Well, I am filming on Thursday, so it didn't dawn on me. I hope all your littles have a great time trick-or-treating, and if they've already went to little community things, I hope they had fun. Rental insurance, we're adding 4. That should give us 44. And then I think going forward, I'll just write the amounts in later. So I'm adding 10. This is for a yearly subscription. I am Mint Mobile. 100, 200, 300, 20, 30, 40. 340. NYSEG. This is my gas and electric. We're adding 44. So 20, 40 to 44. So now in here I have 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 215, 17, 19, 221, 222. Excuse me, 222. So this is fully funded. I'll be sending that because my bill is already out. NYSEG high yield. This is all the money that I put in the high yield. Some of it I did take out. I did take 100, no, I took 73 out the last time. And then I used 18 that I had, that I hadn't stuffed in the high yield yet to cover that $90. Whatever it is, 17 to cover the $90 that they took from me. Or, yeah, basically that they upped. So I'm adding $6 again today, and I will get that sent. So now we have 150, 70, 95, 96, 97. 197 will be in high yield once that gets there. Water, this is my water sewer bill. I'm adding 20. So now I have 140 in there. We are halfway through. A little more than halfway through the quarter. My monthly subscriptions, I'm adding 10. So now I have 20, 40, $50. And I did for yearly subscriptions, I canceled HBO Max, so that ends at the end of November. Or no, that ends sometime in March. I canceled that, but I added Friendly because I'm into the Hallmark movies, so I'm watching all of them. I don't care that they're all the same. I'm gonna watch them. Oh, internet, we're not adding any. And also, it's cheaper. It will be cheaper. I haven't got I got a 7-day free trial, and then it's gonna go to the yearly subscription because it's cheaper than doing it monthly. Food, I'm adding 100. There's 100 in here. There shouldn't be. Take that out. I'm adding 100. Gas, we're adding 13. Debt, this is my credit card. We're adding 40. Okay, bear with me. Let's move this over. 10, 20, 30, 40. So now in credit card, this is what I use for my minimum payment. I have 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. 175. Buffer, we're going to add 30. 10, 20, 30. So now for buffer, I have 100, 200, 300, 400. No, that isn't right. That is not right because I took money out of buffer. Okay, I'm very sorry. I am back. I took out 305. That went to my credit card. So I have 120 in there, and we're adding 30. So that gives us 150. Now, my goal is 500. I was very close. And now I'm not. But I'd rather have that money that's sitting in my account go to my credit card while I have other money in my checking account. It's a good time. It's a good time. Lost pay, we're going to do 45. 10, 20, 30, 40. 5. So now I have 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100 in lost pay. Okay, that's the end of that. I'm just gonna close this and slide it over. All right, so hopefully this all works out because I have a lot of 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 45. 45 is going to Saturday. 10, 20, 30, 40. 5 is going to Sunday. 10, 25 is going to my fall collab. 10, 20, 30, 40 is going to my debt binder day. 20 is going to the village hop. 5 for the kids hop. 5 for the fur baby hop. I'm not doing any in extra, and then I'm coming with 50 for my live. So that is how I budgeted my $588 paycheck and what I'm gonna do with it. And I will see you tomorrow for Saturday savings. So you'll see that in the morning. And if you have time, please feel free to stop into my live. It'll be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So I will see you then. Bye, guys.